Hey guys, welcome back to BBarbstat&fact. I'm your host, Brian Barbeau. What does BBarbstat&fact stand for? I do stats and facts about my four favorite sports teams: the Boston Celtics, the Indianapolis Colts, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Hamilton Tiger Cats. This is going to be a one take today. So, how about we start left to right? Yes, the Indianapolis Colts, 4-12 and won this season. Terrible year, lost their last 7 games in a row. Toronto Maple Leafs, fourth in the Eastern Conference with 84 points. Winners of 2 nights ago, 2-1 over Calgary. Made some big trades at the trade deadline, acquiring Ryan O'Reilly, Noel Achari, Jake McCabe. Lost a few first rounders, a couple prospects, but all in all, we kept a lot of our prospects intact. We definitely improved and shored up our bottom six. And we've definitely improved, added depth to our defense, but time will tell. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. And further to our right, the Boston Celtics, reigning Eastern Conference champions, just blew a 28-point lead last night to the Brooklyn Nets, who have virtually nobody. But yeah, anyway, back to it. This video is going to be, I'm going to be profiling the legendary career of Paul Pierce. The truth, Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce used to play for the Boston Celtics. He's now retired. He was drafted 10th overall in the 1998 draft from Kansas. He played 15 seasons with the Boston Celtics from 1998 to 2013. He's a 10-time All-Star. He accumulated 24,021 points in 15 seasons, and that's second all-time in Celtics history. He's an NBA champion. When the Celtics went on and won the NBA Finals in 2008, 131-92 over the Los Angeles Lakers. God, I hate that team. Barney-colored jerseys, purple and yellow. And then Paul Pierce was subsequently named NBA Finals MVP, as I've posted a few shorts about him just recently. 1998, 1999, he won NBA All-Rookie. His position, he was a small forward, shooting guard. He leads the Celtics in all-time with three-pointers, 1,823, and also leads them all-time in the playoffs, too, with 912. He has 7 two-point buzzer-beating shots. That's first all-time in Celtics history. Assists, he's got 4,305 assists. That's fifth all-time Celtics history. He has 6,651 rebounds. That's seventh all-time. And he's 10th all-time in on the Celtics with triple doubles. Triple double is three creams and 2 sugars in your coffee, right? No, it's not. A triple double is when a player scores at least 10 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, and 10 steals during a game. So he's accomplished this 10 times throughout his career. As far as assists goes, he had 2 times where he had career highs in assists for 14. One against the Denver Nuggets in 2013. A really thrilling game to watch. A game which saw the Celtics won 118-114 in triple overtime. And won a year prior in Orlando on April 18th, 2012, with 14. Most three-pointers he's made in the game is 8. And that was against the Seattle Supersonics on November 9th, 2001. Most points he's ever had in the game, he had 50 against the LeBron James Cavaliers in 2006. Most field goals he had was also the same game with 17. So just an illustrious career. Very underrated player because he did play in the era of Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, and MJ in his final days. So one of the more underrated players in the NBA. Certainly, I think the greatest shooter in the history of the Boston Celtics, as I alluded to the accolades of the three-point shooting earlier. He's 17th all-time in points in NBA history with 26,397. Most free throws in the game, he had 20 versus the New York Knicks in 2002. And he's, as a reference at the top of this video, his nickname is referenced as the Truth. Shaq gave him that name. So it was a game that the Celtics and Lakers played back in 2001. The Celtics ultimately lost the game, but Paul Pierce accumulated 42 points in that game. After the game was over, Shaquille O'Neal, one of the best, if not the best centers of all time in NBA history, in the post-game interview with a reporter, reference, and I quote you, "Write this down. This guy is the mother effing truth." So a lot of respect for him after that point. He didn't make the playoffs the first 3 years. The Celtics were really bad. And then in 2001, 2002, they went to the Eastern Conference Final, ultimately losing to the New Jersey Nets 4-2. But there was that one game where the Celtics were down 26 points. And he led the charge in a comeback game 3 as the Celtics went on and won that game. So one of my most fondest memories of him, was when he, in Game 5, in the 2012 Eastern Conference Final, the Celtics are up by 1. Series is tied at 2 against the LeBron James Miami Heat, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, those guys. Paul Pierce has the ball in his hands. Actually, I just did my YouTube video. I just did a YouTube short about this. Posted one. He hit a three-pointer, contested three-pointer over LeBron James, and the Celtics ultimately won that game. We're not going to talk about what happened in Game 6 because LeBron James definitely responded. And they went back to Game 7, and we lost, and Miami went on and advanced to the NBA Finals, subsequently won the NBA Finals. How about the Game 3 winner against Miami in 2010, pre-LeBron James going to Miami, when Paul Pierce hit that game-winning shot, Game 3, as the Celtics went on and won, and then they ultimately went up 3-0, won the series in 5 games. Just so many fondful memories. Just a great player overall. 2000, and the very last game he played with us, on May 3rd, 2013, Celtics were in Game 6 of the first round against the New York Knicks. They were at one point down 3-0. Celtics had won games 4 and 5, forced Game 6 on their home court. They were trailing 75-49 in the fourth quarter. Looked like the game was a wrap. Don't the Celtics go on a 26-4 run? This is the last memories I have of him as a Celtic, was when they went on that 26-4 run, cut the lead to 4 twice. New York ended up pulling it out, but my last memory of him was Paul Pierce hitting a three-pointer. And then when they cut the lead down to 10 at one point, he drew a blocking foul and won. So, the truth. Philadelphia might have had the answer, but we have the truth, baby. The truth. Paul Pierce. Oh, and he also averaged 21.8 points a game during his career with Boston. His highest one season, his highest points in a season with the Celtics came back in 2005-2006, where he averaged 26.8 points a game, and also was his best field goal percentage shooting of that year with 47.1%. So, yeah, one championship, very underrated. Just a great player overall. Ultimately went to Brooklyn for 1 year, went to Washington for another, and then finished his career in the Clippers. With the Clippers, during his farewell tour during 2016-2017, the Clippers played the Celtics on ABC on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, the game where the Falcons had a 28-3 lead. Remember what happened in that game? Getting a little off topic. The Celtics had the game in hand. Paul Pierce, as a Clipper, drilled a three-pointer at the end of the game. Celtic fans just erupting, spontaneous reaction. Ultimately kisses the parquet. Just a nice send-off for him. So, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will be posting another video in the foreseeable future. Yeah, it'll be sometime soon. Leave a comment down below. Click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. So, anyway, that's it. Have a good one.